Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Giants Insider, your go-to source for all things Big Blue. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the heart of New York football. Now, picture this. It's a crisp December day in 2025, and the New York Giants are battling through one of the toughest seasons in recent memory. But amidst the struggles, there's a beacon of hope shining bright from the running back room. What if I told you that a rookie sensation, who was lighting up the league before fate dealt him a cruel blow, is already taking major strides toward a triumphant return? That's right, folks. Today, we're diving deep into the inspiring update from Scatabo, the explosive running back who's got Giants fans buzzing with excitement. Strap in, because this story isn't just about recovery. It's about resilience, the spirit of New York, and why the Giants' future might be brighter than you think. Let's start with the big news that's got everyone talking. On this Wednesday, December 11th, 2025, Scatabo took to Instagram to share a game-changing update on his recovery. Remember that heartbreaking moment back on October 26th? The Giants were facing off against their bitter NFC East rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, in a game that ended in a tough 38-20 loss. Scatabo, this 23-year-old dynamo out of Arizona State, twisted his right ankle in a way that made every Giants fan wince. It was diagnosed as a dislocation, and just hours after the defeat, he was under the knife for surgery. Ouch, right? 4 weeks, he's been rocking that orthopedic boot, hobbling around like a warrior fresh off the battlefield. But hold on to your helmets, Scatabo posted a video story saying, and I quote, "Cara, entrar aqui andando com as minhas proprias pernas. Deus a bom, cara. So quero agradecer a todos que me apoiaram. Estamos voltando. Vamos nessa." Wait, that's in Portuguese? Nah, folks, that's just Cam mixing it up. Actually, translating to English, he's saying, "Man, walking in here on my own 2 feet. God is good, man. I just want to thank everyone who's supported me. We're coming back. Let's go." Less than 7 weeks post-surgery, and he's ditched the boot. No more clunky hardware holding him back. This is huge, people, a massive step forward in his rehab journey. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, Scatabo hasn't dropped a specific timeline for his full return. But experts are optimistic. We're talking a full recovery in time for the 2026 season kickoff. And let me tell you, if his rookie year is any indication, the Giants' backfield is about to get a serious upgrade. In just 8 games this season, Scatabo racked up 101 carries for 410 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground. That's an average of over 4 yards per carry, showing his burst and vision. But he wasn't just a runner, he was a dual-threat beast, hauling in 24 receptions for 207 yards and 2 more scores through the air. Imagine that, a 4th-round draft pick stepping in and immediately becoming a spark plug for an offense that's been searching for consistency. His injury in Week 8 against those Eagles? It was a gut punch, turning what could have been a breakout rookie campaign into a shortened story of what-ifs. But now, with this boot-free milestone, it's like the clouds are parting over MetLife Stadium. Let's zoom out a bit and put this in perspective, shall we? The New York Giants, folks, they're not just any team. They're woven into the fabric of American sports history. Founded way back in 1925, they've called New York home through thick and thin, from the old Polo Grounds days where legends like Mel Hein dominated, to the iconic Yankee Stadium era, and now to the state-of-the-art MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Shared with the Jets, sure, but make no mistake, when the Giants are home, that place turns into a sea of blue, with over 82,000 passionate fans roaring like thunder. And talking about passion, Giants Nation is unmatched. From the blue-collar workers in the Bronx to the Wall Street execs in Manhattan, this fanbase lives and breathes Big Blue. Remember those epic Super Bowl runs in 2007 and 2011? David Tyree's helmet catch against the undefeated Patriots in 2007, or Mario Manningham's sideline grab in 2011. Those moments aren't just highlights. They're the stuff of legends that remind us why we love this game. Scatabo fits right into that legacy. Drafted in the 4th round out of Arizona State, where he was a Sun Devil standout, rushing for over 1,600 yards in his senior year and earning all Pac-12 honors. He's got that classic Giants grit. Think back to the great running backs who've worn the blue and white. Guys like Tiki Barber, who retired as the franchise's all-time leading rusher with 10,449 yards, or Ahmad Bradshaw, the unsung hero of those Super Bowl teams. And don't get me started on Saquon Barkley, who burst onto the scene in 2018 with over 1,300 yards as a rookie before injuries and a move to Philly tested his path. Scatabo's style? It's a blend, elusive like Barber, powerful like Barkley, with a receiving knack that echoes Rodney Hampton from the 90s. His 410 yards this year might not seem earth-shattering at first glance, but compare it to other rookies. He's outpacing many in efficiency, with a yards per carry average that screams potential. And those 5 rushing TDs? They came in clutch moments, like that 22-yard scamper against the Cowboys in Week 3 that tied the game late in the third quarter. Tactical breakdown: Scatabo thrives in zone-blocking schemes, using his quick cuts to exploit gaps. But without him, the Giants' run game has sputtered, averaging just 3.8 yards per carry since his injury, down from 4.5 with him in the lineup. That's a direct hit to the offense, forcing quarterback Daniel Jones, or whoever's under center, to shoulder more of the load in a passing game that's been inconsistent at best. Speaking of the current roster, let's give a shout-out to the stars keeping the flame alive. Daniel Jones, the Duke product drafted 6th overall in 2019, has had his ups and downs. Remember his breakout 2019 with 24 TDs, or the injury-plagued 2023. He's gritty, but the O-line needs work. Then there's Malik Neighbors, the explosive wideout from LSU, who's already notched over 800 receiving yards this season despite the team's woes. On defense, Dexter Lawrence, Big Dex, is a monster in the middle, with his 6 feet 4 inches, 340-pound frame clogging lanes like the legendary Lawrence Taylor did back in the 80s and 90s. LT, folks, revolutionized the linebacker position, sacking quarterbacks 132.5 times and earning MVP honors in 1986. Michael Strahan, another Hall of Famer, set the single-season sack record with 22.5 in 2001. That's the defensive heritage Scatabo's joining, a hard-hitting unit that's always been the Giants' backbone, even in down years like this 2-11 slog. Ah, that record, 2-11, tied with the Raiders and Titans for the league's worst. It's been a rough ride, no sugarcoating it. Losses piling up, from blowouts against the Eagles and Cowboys to nail-biters against the Commanders. The NFC East. It's a bloodbath every year. The Eagles, with their high-flying offense led by Jalen Hurts, have owned the division lately, winning it 3 of the last 5 years. The Cowboys. America's team, sure, but to Giants fans, they're the ultimate villains. Think of those classic Thanksgiving clashes or the 2007 playoff upset where Eli Manning outdueled Tony Romo. And the Commanders, formerly the Redskins, they've got history too, with rivalries dating back to the 30s. This Sunday's matchup against Washington? It's at MetLife, 1 p.m. Eastern kickoff. The Commanders are 3-10, so it's winnable, but without Scatabo, the Giants' ground attack relies on backups like Tyrone Tracy Jr., who's shown flashes but lacks that rookie spark. Statistically, New York ranks 28th in rushing yards per game at 98.2, a far cry from their 2022 playoff run when they averaged 148. Implications? A win could boost morale, maybe even sneak them a higher draft pick if they lose. Wait, no, fans want wins, but that number 1 pick could land a franchise QB or lineman. To get some insider scoop, I reached out, fictionally of course, to Giants head coach Brian Daboll. Imagine him saying, "Cam's progress is inspiring." As we wrap this up, Giants fans, remember, football's a marathon, not a sprint. Cam Scatabo's update is a reminder that even in dark times, light breaks through. Tune in Sunday for that Commanders clash. Could be the start of a late-season surge. Follow us for more updates, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep the Big Blue conversation going. What do you think? Will Scatabo be the key to a 2026 turnaround? Drop your thoughts below. Until next time, go Giants!